Do you know what is your biggest motivator to take action? Any kind of action. You might think it is getting a fancier house, a bigger car, or perhaps maybe having more increased finances, better relationship. All of that is good, but it's actually much more simplified than that. It is just pain or pleasure. Now, everyone has this threshold of pain or pleasure that will be crossed and actually make them take inspired action. This threshold 10 for being maximum pain or pleasure, 0 for minimum pain or pleasure. Let's say your threshold is at 5. Once it crosses 6, you will be inspired to take action, whether it's pain or pleasure. Simple example here. A person says, I hate my job, but yet this person still goes to work on a day-to-day basis, not taking any kind of drastic action or change, just simply goes to work. Because why? It's getting paid and is comfort zone. No need for you to improve your skills, no need for you to learn new skills, no need for you to, meet new people. So, this person did not have any inspired action because there's no drastic pain or drastic pleasure. But let's say, next day this person goes to work, the boss shouts at him for being late. Now, felt pain, okay? Again, the colleagues backstab him and sabotage him, so got a really bad name for himself at work, very bad reputation, increased pain again. Now heard some rumors, upper management said that they need to lay off some people because financially not doing well, and found out that his name is on the list because he's not performing to its best, because he's not inspired at work, he's not feeling fulfilled, he's not satisfied, he's not performing to his best. Hence, he finds himself on that list. Possibly could be fired or let go. Now, the pain threshold has increased. This person has a threshold of 4, for example. Now, his pain is at 7 or 8. Is he inspired to take action right now? Is he fearful for his job? Of course he would be, right? So this person would then start seeking for new opportunities to either upgrade himself, to look for better environment, to actually start thinking, is this job really what I want? Is this something that I want to continue to do for the rest of my life? Then all this new thinking would come in, new inspiration for him to come in. Similarly, for pleasure as well. Let's use this example. A person was invited to his friend's place and he's never once went to his friend's place, doesn't know what he lives in, okay? When he was there, he found out that he's living in a huge mansion. When he knocked on the door, he was invited in by a group of helpers. There were so many helpers in the house. And as he was entering the house, he saw so many luxurious cars being parked at the garage. There were Rolls-Royce, Lamborghini, Ferraris, all those expensive cars. So, pleasure point increased. So the friend invited him into the guest room and there was sumptuous meal all prepared by his own private chef. Now, top tier wine, top tier red wines, and also top tier champagnes, invited to eat a perfect dinner. So his threshold point has increased. Then the friend said, oh, since we got nothing to do later, why not we go for a test drive? You can drive my Rolls Royce, I can drive my Ferrari, whatever car you want to test drive. After that, he did the test drive. The threshold point far exceeded from his point of pleasure. He had a score of 4. Now it went max of the max, 10 out of 10. Now it inspired him to start asking, probing the question, how did you make so much money? How do you become so successful? I want to be like you. Now that spurs and inspired him to go forward, inspired him to take change. So we need to remember, pain or pleasure, there is a threshold point for everyone. If you have not crossed your threshold point right now, you will not be inspired to take action. Nonetheless, once you experience pain, you will find that I can still live with pain. You see, many times most people just don't feel enough pain. And many times you might find the biggest challenges, biggest problems or biggest obstacles happen to a person. That is where they find that they actually take forward action to actually improve their situations in life. That is why don't fear any difficulties that happens to you. Don't fear any setbacks that happens to you, because that is where the revolutionary moment will take place in you as well. So in order for us to spark new change forward, we need to link inside our neurological pathways. How should we link it? We need to associate our new action with as much pleasure as possible, and we need to disassociate our old action by linking as much pain to it as possible. That way, you will then be inspired to take new action forward. So again, you may have your own goals, your own vision, or you are just trying to reinvent yourself to find your own identity. If you're just unsure all about how to associate, disassociate all this pain or pleasure, all these are just too complicated, then you can arrange a private one-on-one free purpose alignment session with me. It's completely free, it's up to 1 hour, and we would do it over the phone. If you're keen, just go into my bio and arrange a session with me today, okay? And then we would actually touch base on that. Much love and blessings to you.